Hello guys, welcome to Overwatch. Today we're going to talk about the tank meta. So, in the current meta, I'm probably wrong, but I don't think so. I think Roadhog's the strongest character, acquired on every team. His hook cooldown is way too short. What is it, 5 seconds? No, 6 seconds right there. And the fact that it's pretty hard to miss. Good Roadhog players will have over 50% hook accuracy. It's not hard to hit at all. You can still go around corners.
Can't get a heal or get a kill there.
Not as hard as in Hook 1.0, but Hook 2.0 is even stronger. It's a buff. You can uphold Ana into instant kill range that you couldn't before. And Ana's like the main healer, so Roadhog gets a huge buff. So, yeah, every 6 seconds is a free pick. This is why the tank meta is a thing, because the tanks are the strongest characters. What can stop a Roadhog? The strongest character right now. Zarya's shield. That's a tank. What else? Flashbang? No, that's too far. Flashbang can't even go like 1 foot. The only thing is it can stop is a Zarya shield, and when D.va gets that buff that they're thinking of doing, a D.va right click. I don't think any other character can actually save an instant kill from a hook. This is why tanks are so strong. So anyways, yeah, tank meta. How do we stop it? It's been tank meta for months, almost a year probably. And the fact that Roadhog can get instant kills much easier than a Reaper can. They both have shotguns, but Roadhog's just better. Except Reaper does have a better ult. That's about it. That's all its advantages. Reaper can't do very well compared to Roadhog. I mean, he can shred tanks, but so can Roadhog. He can one-shot D.vas. So, we need to lower Roadhog's damage. Increase his hook cooldown at least. He's too powerful right now. We need more defense against him, and we need more characters to provide this sort of defense. Now the D.va buff will help against Roadhog. She'll counter Roadhog. He gets a pull, D.va will be able to save him. Because the right click will now stop bullets on the muzzle at spawn point, so they won't be able to do damage point blank.
Well, I'm dead.
The problem is, that means D.va will be now a required character to counter Roadhog. Which means you're just still in the tank meta, you're not getting anywhere. We need a different class to have defensive capabilities that are as strong as these tanks. Or these tanks can't have offensive abilities so strong that you need defensive tanks to beat the offensive tank. It's just a loop. If we had another offensive character like Sombra, but you know had a better skill set that can actually do supportive roles. Sombra's good at individual hacking, yes. She's good at disturbing the team, but she can't save her team. We need an offensive character that has defensive capabilities. But that'll just take too long to get into the game. New characters. Blizzard's not on top of new characters. You get like once every year you get a new character in Overwatch. So the main problem I feel right now in the meta is just tanks are too strong. Reinhardt is almost required because his shield is like extremely strong defensively. Need them for payload maps in order to stay behind the payload and push up safely. Roadhog's really strong because he can get easy picks with a 6-second cooldown hook. 50% chance. That means you'll get a kill every 12 seconds because it's a consistent Roadhog.
Tells you you're a faggot.
And then we have Zarya. She probably has the best ult in the game. Her damage is a bit too much when it comes out laser. It can melt squishies in 1 second. 200 health, nothing. With like 20% energy. her energy needs to be fixed a little bit. It's just too much damage for too low energy. Perhaps it should sustain her energy a bit more, so she doesn't lose as much over time, but lower her damage just a tad so, you know, squishies don't melt in 1 second. Winston's a different tank. He needs a buff. The problem with Winston is he dies too fast. He doesn't have as high as a health pool as Roadhog. I don't know how much Reinhardt has. 600 I think maybe. Not sure. 500. But he just dies too fast. I'm not sure why. He has some armor. Roadhog has no armor. But Winston he just melts. His shield could use a bit more strength, I feel. Like look at Reinhardt's shield. It can hit 2,000 damage. How much can Winston's shield hold? 500 damage? I don't feel it's a lot. I don't actually know the math behind it. I haven't looked at the numbers. But his shield could use a bit of a buff. So, what other tanks do we have? Reinhardt's required because of his shield. Roadhog's hook is too strong right now. Now what I think might work is you give the tanks more armor than health. So supports, other tanks, they don't do much damage to each other because of their armor values. But we give the assault class, the damaging classes of the game, penetration. This penetration can go through armor much easier. That acts like normal health. So the assault characters can actually do something to the tanks. Actually kill them quite frequently. Like Sombra's not going to do anything. I'm just going to heal it up. She had pen and I had more armor on my class, then she would be doing more damage because she would be doing just a bit more percentage damage than normal health onto the armor values instead of just basic damage on health. It would give all the assault class some damage. You can evaluate their damage depending on how good they are at shredding. And the tank rolls will actually be counterable by something other than a tank roll. So that tanks can hold the damage with their abilities and actually act like a forefront to support their damaging characters or their defensive characters to take out the enemy tanks and other characters. In the first season of Overwatch, I think I released, McCree was extremely strong. He could right click and instant kill any tank. There was no tank meta because McCree killed them all. Now that's a bit of a overshoot for what we're looking for, but we need some sort of tank shredder or tank shredding ability in the game that'll help counter them. No one does enough damage to a tank to kill them fast enough before Ana can pot and heal them in 2 seconds. Perhaps if we had more anti-healing in the game other than the Ana pot, might be pretty good there. That will help counter tanks. Maybe we should add more diversity or more heroes that do the same effects as the current heroes, like a Reinhardt shield. How many effects that are that strong? A 2000 HP shield. We have Zarya bubble, which acts like a CC immunity for a small section or a small amount of time. And we have Winston shield, which isn't nearly as strong. I think it's like a quarter strong. I'm not sure of the values. D.va's infinite health, but duration, that's okay. It needs a bit stronger, and it's going to get a bit stronger. We just need some way to get these tanks out of the tank meta. Something that counters them. So any comment, what do you think would counter them? We have to get Blizzard to discuss the situation, because tanks are just too tanky. That'll be all.